What's up, everybody? Today, I'm playing a game called Lonesome. Wait, hold on. Let me say that again. One's Lonesome, Two's Company. This was developed by Team ANPIM for the Yuri-game-jam, 2018, I believe. So yeah, this is a visual novel game. Let's jump right into it, but first, let's go to preferences. This looks like it's made in Ren'Py. So yeah, pretty basic stuff. Alright, let's start. Whoa, there's blood and gore? This is edgy. I gotta save the game. Alright, I haven't actually read it. Well, that's not true. I did a visual novel game, kind of. Actually, when's the last time I did a visual novel game? I don't even know. Anyway, friend one says, how many times do we have to beat you up for you to understand? Another hefty punch lands on my face. The fatigue of my damaged body makes me lose balance and my legs give out. She then stomps her foot onto my arm and looks down upon me. Aren't we your friends, huh? We let you borrow 50,000 yen for whatever you needed that much money for, and you still haven't paid us back? What kind of friend are you? The other girls start cackling along with her, sounding like hoarse crows. It hurts my ears. Friends don't hold onto depths, says Katone. I whisper under my breath, but the alleyway is just quiet enough that my sassy comment was heard. The foot on my arm releases and kicks my face. Hard. I have no energy left to even cry out in pain. You're a damn idiot. If it was just a few hundred yen, sure, but this 50,000 we're talking about. We pulled it out of our asses just because you said you needed help. What did you even use that money on anyway? Probably drugs. Damn, we're dealing with a druggie? Even I wouldn't stoop that low. My ears are ringing and my head is spinning. The metallic taste in my mouth that I'm so used to makes me want to vomit. My entire body is numb. I lie there, ignoring every word they say, and hope to just leave. I hate everything. Remember, we're going to be on your tail till you give us back that 50,000 yen. Don't treat us like idiots. We're not going to forget about the money. I suggest you go find some way to get easy money. I can already think of one. They leer at each other and screech laughter, piercing my ears, and their screeching laughter pierces my ears again. Easy money, huh? Guess I gotta make a YouTube channel then. Disclaimer, I'm not actually making any money. Anyway, with one last kick in my stomach, they finally leave my soon-to-be carcass alone. I lay on the floor of the dirty alleyway where no light shines upon. I think back to what I did with my money that brought me to my fate now. If only I used that money on myself. It was for my parents and their gambling addiction. A dumb risk that I took and a dumb trap I fell into hoping they would win something off with that money. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't think I'd end up in this kind of situation. I should have just got into Yu-Gi-Oh! And pulled packs and tried to get the rarest cards so I can resell them for more money. No one will save me. No one has. I stare at the brick wall in front of me, awaiting my death. Oh, if only that happened. Huh? My eyelids slowly close as the darkness engulfs me. I soon fall into a slumber, but my eyes shoot open when I hear footsteps running towards me. My heartbeat pounds in my chest from fear. Are they back to bully me again? Excuse me, are you alright? You look half dead. A panicked voice, unlike the previous girls, echoes through the tight walls of the alley. My eyes roll up to see who the unfamiliar voice belongs to, but my eyes are too clouded with tears to see clearly who it could be. Her voice slowly tunes out as I fall into unconsciousness. Could it be that the angel has finally come to take me to heaven? No, I wouldn't be going to heaven. I'd probably belong in hell. The Matrix 3, Edgelord Supreme! Okay, never mind. I open my eyes after what seems like aeons, but the bright light above forces my eyes to squint. Is this a hospital? Once my eyelids adjust to the light, I scan around the room to see where I am. Oh, that's cute. She has bandages all. This is actually some really nice. This is a really nice portrait. It has a lot of detail to it. Like the shading is really nice and stuff. It's quite good. Like her face is like kind of bandaged now, but she's still a little beat up with the like little black. Oh, this is like such a good portrait. That's really nice. Anyway, I turn my head to the right and see a little desk as well as a window. I assume it's already nightfall with the window looking dark outside. Just where am I? I decide to get up, but I instantly regret the decision. My entire body aches and it everywhere hurts. I scowl in pain as I try to push myself up from the bed and notice that I'm bandaged up. I hiss continuously until the door opens up and someone comes running towards me. What are you doing, you big baka? A girl puts the tray she was holding onto the bedside and holds on to me. Oh wait, did I read that wrong? Sorry. Can I go back? A girl puts the tray she was holding onto the bedside table and holds on to me. Okay, Anyway, it feels much better without having to support my own weight. I fall into her hands and lie down once again. I'm totally gonna make out with her later. Please be careful. You shouldn't be getting up in this state. The soft pillow greets my head and I gladly accept its greeting. I take a better look at the girl and notice her wearing my school's uniform. Judging by the color of her bow, she's a first year. She looks incredibly prim and proper with her uniform neatly kempt. Her big round teal eyes that sit prettily on her face are filled with worry. Just what happened to you? What does it look like? I got the shit beat out of me! Before that, I should be asking, who are you instead? A shocked expression replaces her previous concerned face. I think previously is the correct term? Anyway. Oh, I'm Nakoda Hibiki. Oh, Hibiki's in this game! I attend Higashitaka. Higashitaka. Hi. He got. Frick, my Japanese is just so bad. I transferred in. I cut her off before she goes on a tangent I don't care about. Why did you save me? Huh? Why didn't you just leave me there in the alley? You could have went about your day without having to deal with this trouble of helping me. I could have just left you there. You were basically on your last breath. Yeah, exactly. You should have just left me there. I'm not worth the trouble. Sasuke Uchiha wouldn't have been saved. The guilt would have eaten at me if I didn't. She's one of those people. I take a big sigh and let it go. I guess I do owe her for saving my life, even if I didn't really want it. It's not often I say thanks, but just this once. Thanks. I blushed. My face starts bleeding again. And anyway, I look to the opposite wall and mutter a quiet gratitude. Even without turning back to her face, I can sense a gleaming smile appearing. How's the recording doing, by the way? Okay, it looks like things are recording fine. Hehehehe. Oh, yes. I returned my head to my previous position with her exclamation, which actually hurt a bit. I'm not surprised if I got whiplash. I tried my best to wipe the blood off you and bandage you, though I haven't really done it before, so let me know if it feels tight or uncomfortable anywhere. I take another, more cleaner look at the bandages around my hands. It's not like I can feel anything aside from the pain anyway. I can't tell if it feels uncomfortable or not. It's fine. Ugh. That's good to hear. Sorry. This girl is so overdramatic anyway. I mean, I know she just got the shit beat out of her and she's probably had a rough time of it, but I don't know. Anyway, she reaches for the tray next to me and grabs the bowl on it. I also made you some rice porridge. I saw it in an anime once, so I had to try it out in real life. I can't probably eat that much right now, but you probably can't eat that much right now, but it's better to at least to have at least something in your stomach than nothing. Now that she mentions it, when was the last time I ate? I spent all that money on gambling, or my parents spent all the money on gambling. I racked my brain to the events prior to the meeting. I don't think I ate since this morning's piece of toast. Just the thought of being able to eat something makes my stomach grumble like thunder. Hibiki hears the ungodly sound and chuckles. Heat soon surges into my face and I probably look like a tomato right now. Here, let me help you sit up to eat. I'll try to be as gentle as I can. Getting up with her help feels so much easier than doing it alone. We should make love! I guess that's till the end of the game. Anyway, Hibiki props the pillow vertically for my back to rest on and gently on Gently Let's Go. Never have I been treated this royally before, and I don't think I want to leave this moment. Whether this is all just a dream or reality, I want to savor this taste of royalty. I start to lift my aching hands to receive the bowl from her, but instead I'm told to open my mouth. Say, ah! The unexpected words cause me to feel taken aback. Why did the music just pick up? I want to be treated like a majesty, not a baby. On second thought, I'll just do things myself. I'll just eat it myself. You don't need to feed me like that. Ugh, baka! Lifting my hands doesn't hurt that much until I begin to lift my arms. I wince in the pain and remembered the heavy toll my arms took from receiving countless hits and kicks. Hibiki judgingly looks down at my arms and looks back at me in a, "Are you sure about that?" manner. I bite my lip in remorse, knowing she's 100% right. Unfortunately, I'm not invincible. It's okay. I can deal with the pain. No, thank you. I don't want you to spill everything because your arms are literally noodles right now. You just end up creating more work for me. Ugh, gosh, you're such a big bakuro. Tick. She's watched more anime than me. She manages to take another jab at me. Just sit there quietly and eat. You're my patient in care right now. Say, ah. More like, I want to bury my face in a pillow. How embarrassing. Nonetheless, I oblige and finally taste the delicious spoonful of heaven. Maybe it's because I didn't have food today that even the flavor of rice porridge managed to bring all the life back in me. My eyes widened to her to signal that this is the best dish I've eaten. Who made this? This tastes so good. Hibiki grins in satisfaction. I poisoned the meal! Oh wait, I mean, I did. I'm glad you like it. I made it. I didn't have any ingredients, but I tried my best to make something good. I was afraid you might not like it since it's so simple. I violently shake my head to disagree. You made this? I thought it was your mom or something. It's a simple dish, but I'd eat this every day. Now it's Hibiki's turn to blush as she shies away from my compliment. Haha, yeah, my mom's not here anymore, and my dad's always, he's busy, so he's not home often. He's probably at the strip club or something. I had to learn how to cook. I've bento boxes. Shoot, I accidentally stepped on a landmine that I didn't see coming, mentioning her already passed mom. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to bring it up. No, it's totally fine. We can talk about my dead mom. She died giving birth to me, so I have no memories of her or anything. Jesus, this is sad. This is a sad game. My fingers subconsciously fidget with the blanket, knowing that I made things a bit awkward. It's totally okay. I've had caretakers that my dad hired throughout my younger life. It was like I had multiple moms. Because he keeps bringing back women that he just... Anyway, my throat struggles to find some kind of consoling words from her, but I just can't leave the air silent instead. I'd rather not make the atmosphere even more awkward. Come on, hurry up and eat before it gets cold. I want you out of my house by 5. I proceed to eat the rest of my stomach. Wait, holy shit, what did I just say? I proceed to eat the rest, and my stomach has probably never thanked me enough for putting real food into it. She puts the bowl back on the tray and carries it out the door. The dark sky outside the window catches my attention again. I speak up before she disappears from the room. I haven't realized how long I was out, and I have no idea what time it is. Hey, what time is it? It's time for you to leave! Oh, it's probably around 9 by now. Jesus, I was out for a good 5 hours? Yeah, pretty much. You were snoring pretty loudly too, no doubt you were tired. What the hell? What? How does a complete stranger I just met for the first time get to see all my vulnerable and embarrassing sides in just one day? It's like I'm falling in love or something. It's like that's the point of the game. Oh god, we should save our game. I swear I've blushed more today than I have in my lifetime. I hate it. I'm gonna go home. Thanks for the hospitality. She runs back to me and holds me down. Where do you think you're going in this condition? Obviously you can barely move. I feel great. I just want to go home and watch more Naruto. I push her aside with my regained strength, though it still isn't much. I need to get going. My legs don't hurt as much as I thought it would hurt to walk. Or maybe I'm just used to the pain and recovery. Why don't you stay the night? I don't even know you. Why would I stay at a stranger's house? But how are you going to get home in that state? I will. Don't worry about it. I think it's better if you stay, even if it's just for tonight, for good measure. Show me the exit. Hibiki stands looking at me with disdain, then looks down at the floor, looking rejected. Alright. She lives in a nice house. She leads me out of what I presume is the guest room through the big and chic-looking house of hers. I don't know how to say, is it chic or chick or I don't know. I can't help but take a peek around the space. It's quite the modern-looking place with high ceilings and sleek-looking furniture. The lack of clutter creates a minimalist visual, like something out of a brochure for a new house. The house isn't lavishly furnished, which emphasizes the thought that she's home alone most of the time. It doesn't look too shabby, though. She's probably well off in terms of finance. However, the size of it makes me wonder if she really lives here all by herself. Ugh, I need to drink some water. The entrance opens and I meet the chilly air of late autumn. Brr, why do school uniforms require skirts? If you go straight down that path, you'll turn right and see a big Maneki Neko. Take a left, walk a bit, and you'll see the station if you need it. With a soft nod, I take off and start my trek back to my own place. I shove my hands deeper into my pockets of my cardigan, and even pull my skirt a bit lower to defend myself from the breeze. At least the train is warm inside. I want to fall asleep on the train and let it take me somewhere else, but after that 5-hour nap, I'm wide awake. Even the dull lights in the train hurt my eyes after the dark walk in the streets. I close my eyes in an attempt to fall asleep and block the lights, but the name of my stop is called before I can nod off. The cold air clings to me once again through my journey back to my own house. My apartment is only a 10-minute walk from the station, but it feels like aeons with a busted body. I like the writing in this game, actually. It's like really over the top, but like it's kind of charming in a weird way. Anyway, going up the stairs adds another 3 decades to my trip. Each muscle aches as I take each step. Once I reach the final step, I quickly ruffle through my bag for my keys, all the while briskly walking towards the correct door. All I want is the hot water of the showers. The door swings inwardly, slowly, and I step into the unlit building that feels no different than what the outside feels like. I'm home. Only silence greets me. I kick my shoes off and turn the lights in the place. I stare at the empty living room since I'm a bit accustomed to. Maybe I should have taken on that chick's offer. Then I trudge to my room to get ready for a shower, but after lying down for a minute's rest, I fall into a deep sleep instead. I haven't showered in days. I awake to the song of birds accompanied by the warmth of sunshine blanketing my room. The realization that I passed out last night unexpectedly, and I groan at myself for doing so, especially in such an awkward position. I slowly get up, rubbing sleep from my eyes. I look around for my bag and find it sprawled on the floor. As I reach for it, my body aches once more, and I still reeling from the pain after my recent encounter. I rummage through my bag to find my phone, and I check the time. 10:50 a.m. Oh, seems like I slept in. Whatever. I start stripping out my dirty clothes and start removing the bandages wraps the girl gave me. I toss the bloody bandages in the garbage bin on the way out and head for the showers. There's no point in going back to school during lunchtime, since I'll just sit there and sleep for the remaining time anyway. Shit. That math test is today before lunch, isn't it? Pissed me off. Could have been able to stay home till after lunch. I'll shower and bathe and maybe wait till 4th period starts and do that math test. Guess I'll just have to sleep through lunch. I put the hot water on full blast and relax when this scorching shower pelts my skin. I begin to scrub my entire body from yesterday's filth. I couldn't care less which muscles aches and which bruises hurt. My tangled hair challenges me to a duel, but it's nothing my hair conditioner can't save. As I finish rinsing the conditioner out, thoughts of yesterday flash into my mind. There was a really cute girl that I probably should have kissed or something. Any day could have been another day where I get beat up into a pulp again. And who knows what they're capable of doing. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. I'm so sorry. Capable of doing next time instead of just throwing punches and kicks. Getting hurt doesn't faze me, but knowing them, I can foresee something even more sinister. After all, I did treat them like airheads trying to get away with not paying the money back and all. Despite the hot water, the dark thoughts cause me to shiver. I shake my head to get my mind back together and shut the shower head off. The burning water might have melted my brain a little. I don't usually think too deep about things. I step out of the tub, wringing the water out of my hair, which becomes another struggle. Perhaps I should get a haircut soon. The water droplets on my figure form a trail from the shower to a abode across the corridor. What? The once dry bath towel easily gets drenched as I wipe my body. With the towel hanging on my head, I go to the closet to grab a spare uniform for the day. Now that I think about it, the girl from yesterday probably didn't recognize me as a student from her school because the cardigan I wear isn't distributed by the school. It's something I wear to make what was her name again? Neko? Disregarding the thought of trying to remember her name, I swiftly dress myself and attempt to dry my hair. Obviously, drying my lion's mane didn't go too well. With my hair still half wet, I bust out of the house and leave for school, determined to take that math test. I have no future, but at least I want to maintain my grades somewhat. Wait, if you really believe that, why would you go take the test anyway? Anyway, teacher, alright, there's the lunch bell, time's up, hand in your test, please. Students groan and wail in protest, demanding more time, all the while knowing they can't have any more. I, on the other hand, instantly drop my head under the desk and close my eyes. I want to say I did okay on the test, but there were definitely some that caught me off guard, as expected of a hard-knock teacher. Heard she was in the cahoots with another teacher here. Now that the lunch has started, the students dispense to their clique groups. The lull of their conversations in the classroom slowly drifts me off to sleep. It's better that I sleep anyway. The sound of others eating aggravates my stomach. Another option would be to nap somewhere quiet, but it's safer here. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to beat someone up in front of a crowd. One more second, that would have sent me to dreamland, but a high-pitched voice that's all too familiar resonates through the classroom from the hall. Ah, it's you! I groggily raise my head and look in the direction of the said voice. Listen to this music. There she is, speed walking into the classroom to me with a humongous gleam on her face and bento in her hands. I still haven't recalled her name. I didn't know you were from this school. This school doesn't have this cardigan. I have no choice but to talk to her. Yeah, it's my own. The school doesn't really care anyway. What a small world. To think I'd run into you again. That's pretty incredible. Yeah, who would have thought? I give short responses in hopes of giving her a hint that I don't really want her company right now, but I don't think she gets it. Her eyes are all eyes are on her, but her eyes aren't the only thing that she's attracted. Behind her shiny face, I hear murmurs, multiple murmurs passing around. Isn't that Neko Hibiki, the Yakuza daughter that transferred recently? Ah, Dakota Hibiki. That was her name. I think so. What's she doing here? Don't look this way. Don't look this way. I heard that her Yakuza dad will ruin your family. She says even one word about being picked on. You should not want to go near that. Didn't you also hear she might be in some shady business as well? Oh, damn. Her dad's a Yakuza member. What a plot twist. I make eye contact with her again. I know she is looking around nervously, potentially due to all the whispering. She looks so helpless right now. We're getting out of here. Ah! I grab her wrist and drag her out of the hellhole. Even I felt annoyed hearing those comments. I take her to the only place I know where we can talk quietly. The rooftop! Wait, where are we going? Okay, I have to say, a lot of these visual novels are so freaking predictable because they're based off like anime and other typical like, you know, tropes, I guess. Oh man, I wish it was somewhere different a little bit. Like I hope someone. I'm not trying to like bash the like writers or anything. I just think it's funny that like that's the place that Japan high school students in anime have to go. The frickin' rooftop. Anyway, the rooftop, that's off limits, isn't it? Not for me. My hands feel clammy. I might have gotten myself into something I shouldn't have. Assuming those rumors in the classroom were true. We reach the top of this dark staircase that leads to the door of the rooftop. The only light coming through the door's window illuminates the area. I look back to see her worried expression. I give her a reassuring smirk and open the door, exposing us to a crisp autumn air. The sun helps warm us from the slight breeze, and God am I thankful for that. I close the door behind us gently and guide her to the center of the roof stage. Now we can talk without any interruptions. You can eat your lunch in peace and you can leave me the hell alone. She marvels at the scenery in front of us and praises me for knowing such a place. I can't believe you. I smugly shrug, aware that I'm grateful for granting her access to this unknown area. Unfortunately, there aren't any chairs or comfortable seating, but I sit down in the middle of the vast roof and look into the distance. Hibiki sits with me while her eyes are still glued to the breathtaking sight beyond the fence. Are you sure we're supposed to be here? Nope, but no one checks. I haven't gotten caught yet, so it's all good. Yet. Just eat your lunch, will you? She gives me one skeptical look and opens her bento to reveal a scrumptious lunch. The lunch consists of rice with a side of egg rolls, octopus wieners, and broccoli for veggies. Memories surge back to me as I remember she's actually a good cook. Knowing my stomach's going to rumble again, I divert my gaze away and think about something else. The muffled conversations and various sounds below are all I focus on, along with the birds that fly by us. I'm about to lie down to bask in the warm sunlight, but I'm suddenly interrupted by Hibiki. Would you like to have some? Some of my lunch. I assume you haven't had lunch yet? Looking over at the tasty bento box, tempts me to accept the offer, but at the same time, I don't want to impose on her. I don't want to eat. I'm good. You can't just not eat anything. I remember yesterday your stomach was grumbling because you probably didn't even eat for the entire day. You probably have to eat properly. I can't speak anymore. How are we doing on time, by the way? I'm only going to show... we have 4 minutes left. I'm only going to show the first half an hour. If you want to play the rest of the game, or if you want to see the rest of the game, you're probably going to have to play it yourself. I mean, it's pretty easy to just skip to this point and then read the story yourself. But yeah. She picks up one of the octopus wieners. I'm talking about octopus wieners. Do octopuses have wieners? Wait, am I talking about the right? Never mind. Anyway, with her chopstick and points it to my mouth. I freeze in place in debate with my inner self. Do I fall into the hands of gluttony or resist? Hibiki lowers the chopsticks with a glum look on her face. Could it be you're afraid of me? My eyebrows furrow in confusion. What is she going on about this time? I'm sure you heard those people in the classroom. That. There are rumors spreading around about random things. Some really aren't true, but it's true that my dad is a Yakuza member. Again, I'm at a loss for words. It's definitely intimidating that her dad's a Yakuza member. Who knows what they're capable of doing if I do one wrong thing to Hibiki. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid of that. But Hibiki seems like the type to get along with anybody. Hell, she saved me when she could have just walked past and pretended like she didn't see anything. That already says a lot about her caring personality. To keep my cool facade, I lean back with my arms and stare at the sky. I don't like rumors and gossip. Whether they're true or not, I don't really care. You saved me, that's enough for you to be on my good side. But they are true. My dad's an actual Yakuza member. She looks down at her lunch. That's why no one ever comes close to me. No one dares to befriend me because they fear me. And they're right to fear me. And she pulls out a gun and starts shooting me. A wave of silence washes over us, leaving us with the sounds of various city noises. Well, it's also true that your dad will bring hell on earth if any friend is going to do you wrong. No, that is not true for sure. I can deal with my own problems. I don't need my dad to beat up bullies or whoever. I'm not a kid anymore. Oh, she's got a little puffed up face. That's cute. Wait, so you're saying it's happened before when you were a kid? That question is honestly meant to be both a joke and a serious question. No! Well, maybe. But that was only because I was young. My dad knows I can handle things myself now. Then it's fine. They aren't worth being a friend if they're scared of that. Well, it's a given that they would be. But if they're a friend, they won't really be hurting you much, right? They're being friends because they like you as a person. Friends that won't hurt you much. Huh, sounds familiar. Though I never really treated them as friends. Just a group I hung out with to avoid looking like a loner. Is this what they call karma? If they won't be your friend, I'll be your friend. To be honest, I just said that out of the blue because she seems so down, but I don't think having a new friend would hurt, especially not this little kitten. After hearing that statement, her eyes widen to a size I didn't know those round eyes could go. Tears were soon forming, and I feel like I made a hasty decision. You don't have to cry over that. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is my sin. Her sleeves become tissues as she wipes her tears in her eyes. It's like you've never had a friend in your life. She digs through her probably cold lunch. I've had friends, just not long-lasting ones. I certainly don't have any now. You have me now. Right, but why do I feel like you're only playing around with me? Hey, I don't go joking when it comes to making friends. Friendship is important. I don't make friends that easily, so be grateful about me being yours. What you're saying is you suck at making friends. I shoot her a death glare, but I admit that it's 100% true. Yuri chuckles, and surprisingly cute chuckle. Her laugh catches me off guard completely and brings me to notice her appearance. Now that I look at her so closely, she's actually really pretty. I bet I'm going to be making out with her by the end of this visual novel. She looks like one of those girls that all the boys try to go for, or those popular and well-liked girls. Maybe she'd be if it weren't for those nasty rumors. Speaking of which, now that since we're friends, I best clear up all the rumors, right? So about that rumor about you being in some shady business, she shuts me down for the second I could finish my sentence. False. I'm a perfectly normal girl. My dad tries his best to make that happen. He tries to keep his Yakuza identity a secret when he's around me to protect me from a bad life. These rumors just somehow happen to spread. I think it's enough. I think it's been enough about all this. I decided to drop in and stop caring about all these seemingly false allegations. Alright. So as long as you don't send Yakuza members to come murder me, it's all good. I get my last words cut off when an egg roll inserts in my mouth mid-sentence. That's not going to happen. With a stern and annoyed look, she resumes her meal. The egg roll's soft folds are cooked to perfection, not overly done yet, not too soggy. It managed to shut me up for a good minute while I chew my first meal of the day. Food seems to keep you quiet. I just haven't eaten anything today. I'm trying to savor the taste. Her signature concerned look is showing again. I need to turn on the light. Do you really not eat anything? You're not getting your nutrition. I don't answer her question. She most likely knows the answer anyway. I just don't have the time nor skill to make good food like she does. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, Mom, don't tell me what to do. A sigh escapes her mouth, and thankfully, she gives up questioning my life choices. Here, have the rest of my lunch. As much as I like to, I feel like a hobo doing so. No, just finish it. You didn't have lunch. I had that egg roll. That's nothing. It's something to me. I shrug and stand up, getting ready to flee because I don't want to keep with this farce. Also, a good idea to get food away from my eyes. Welp, it was nice talking to you. See ya. I leave the confused, stunned girl on the floor to her lonesome. Wait, ugh! It feels so pitiful for her to feed me like that, and I don't quite like that, even if her food is exceptional. I look back with her smug smirk before I open the door to voice my victory when she returns with a defeated, unamused face. Somehow, and for some reason, I escape her once more. The rest of my days go back regularly to scheduled programming. Just the good old boring classes and my stealthy retreat from me getting beat up. But with Miss Yakuzadara as my new friend, my daily life has been spiced up a bit. Was that the end? Okay. Alright, I think this is a good point to stop. So these two became friends because shit went down, I guess. Okay, thoughts on the visual novel. I really like the portraits for the characters. They're really detailed and look really good. I actually kind of like this user interface too. It's pretty clean and I don't know, it just looks pleasant to look at. It's easy on the eyes. The backgrounds are pretty nice. They're like blurred out, but I wonder if they just like took an asset and like took a screenshot of it and then put it in the background and kind of blurred it out or something. The writing is pretty good. There's a little bit of grammar issues. As far as like a story as a whole, I can't really say because I haven't played the entire game, but it seems promising. Maybe if you guys want to play it yourself, you can figure out what happens. It doesn't seem like there's like major choices to be made or anything, so I think it's just straight up a visual novel. Like you just read it. Nothing wrong with that, of course. But yeah, this will be a good point to stop at. So let's go back to the menu. Is there a way we can do that? If I just go to save, main menu, here we go. But yeah, one's lonesome, okay, one's lonesome two's, I can't pronounce words anymore. One's lonesome two's company, and this was made by ANPIM for the Yuri-game-jam. So be sure to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to play the rest of the game yourself and have a good old time. This seems like a pretty promising visual novel. So yeah, check it out. I think it's a complete game. It doesn't. I feel like if it was a demo, it would have ended right there. But it seems like you can play it through the whole entire thing. So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, be sure to check it out. And yeah, I'll probably play the rest of it later. So anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, again, link down below if you want to play it yourself, and have a good day, everyone. See ya!